So much Pokemon, so little time. I have no idea even where to begin with all the news. I'm still behind on uploading some of the stuff that I pre-recorded and wanted to announce to you guys in case you guys don't, go to websites like PokeBeach or follow Twitter and things like that. Because some people rely on YouTube for their news, and so I don't know where to begin because again, there's just so much. By the time I upload this, I don't even know if it's like the end of the week or the next week, and then already there's gonna be like probably 5,000 other pieces of news. World championships, I think at this point, are already going. Yeah, it's a lot. So let's just go ahead and get into what this one's about. So we finally have some extra information as far as a new set, a brand new set that we have not at least talked about here on this channel. Something that's coming out after the next, what is it? It's Lost Thunder for us, but it's called Explosive Impact in Japan, along with a couple other Japanese expansions. They got a couple new cards that were announced, which I'll talk about another time, but I just wanted to kind of give a heads up because for the next expansion after Lost Thunder, they've kind of at least shown us one of the expansions, which is called Dark Order. It's SM8B, which releases in October for Japan. And as you can probably already tell, it's going to feature very heavily dark Pokemon. From the booster pack artwork, or at least the dummy pack of it, the placeholder, I guess you could say. You have Hoopa, which we are apparently are confirmed we're getting a Hoopa GX. There is going to be an Absol. No word yet, I think, as far as if it's going to be an Absol GX or just a simple, standard Absol. We are getting an Ampharos GX, that's for sure. And obviously an Incineroar. So he's on the artwork there. I really doubt it's going to be a Incineroar GX. As cool as that would be to get a dark type version of it, I don't think it would be very logical, I guess. I know we're getting like alternate art Alolan Ninetales. We have obviously the water type and then the fairy type. And then is there another? I don't think there's another GX actually that has another alternate to it, but I love Incineroar. He's actually a fairly cool fire Pokemon, even though I think in the beginning a lot of people were kind of ranting about it because he wasn't like fire and fighting, which I think fire and dark is actually a bit cooler, but hey, that's just my opinion. But interesting enough anyway, like I said, this is a dark focused deck along with metal and lightning type Pokemon, which is why the Ampharos GX Pokemon is there. I think obviously the lightning Pokemon is just going to be a little dumbed down a bit just because we're getting so much lightning support in the Lost Thunder expansion in Japan's Explosive Impact. But still, nevertheless, I'm pretty sure there'll be one or two things in there that'll help out Lightning Pokemon. I think they really want to bring Lightning back into the meta. It's been a while. I don't remember. I can't remember the last good Lightning deck, at least off the top of my head. But there's some fairly good GXs out there that really need the support. And then also releasing in Japan on November 2nd is what they call the GX Ultra Shiny. So essentially it's a reprint of a lot of awesome GX cards, and they do this quite a lot actually. They did it for X and Y, and I feel like they did it for the expansions beforehand. But it's just reprints of Zoroark GX, Lele GX, Zygarde GX. I'm pretty sure Buzzwole GX is going to be in there. Most likely Finny, Bulu, all of those. They're all a special foil card, which is pretty sweet. Which, by the way, if someone knows the easiest way for me to get a hold of Japanese cards, please let me know, because I want to order some Japanese cards and open them up for this channel. I think it'd be really cool. I'm not really big on collecting Japanese cards, but still I kind of want to at least open some packs occasionally, just for the fun of it. And I have never really opened up a Japanese pack, so let me know in the comment section, how do I get a hold of Japanese packs very easily. I think there are some I can get on Amazon, but I want to be able to get when the newest set for Japan comes out, I want to order it right then and there. Anyway, as far as the other updates for this goes, that's pretty much it. That's all we know. So really what's most important for us as far as the US release dates or US expansions, Dark Order. Dark a dark focused expansion is coming out after Lost Thunder, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, our February set, because if we got Lost Thunder in November, then we have December, January, and February. Yeah, so February, sometime in February, which is my birthday month, woohoo, is a dark focus deck. So hopefully actually we'll get some water support, because I love water Pokemon. They need some more, in my opinion. Next thing I want to report on is actually a big update on the Dragon Majesty Super Premium Collection. This is the one we had talked about ages ago that was coming out with the Dragonite GX and these, oh my gosh, the Kingdra GX, the hyper rares that are in this deck. We had the stock photo before. This was, I think, the UK version, the European version of it. So this is what they're getting. We're getting, obviously, the big one here. This is pretty massive. This is an $80 box. As you can tell, it is the design of a great ball, which is kind of funny because the last one, the Shiny Legends ones, was the design of a Pokeball. So I'm wondering if like this has anything to do with maybe like the tins coming out around the same time, or the what is it? Or if maybe next year they're just going to upgrade the next premium collection box to an Ultra Ball and then maybe to a Master Ball. That would actually be pretty sweet. Kind of makes me like want to go back and get the Shiny Legends one. But yeah, these are just $80. It's so pricey. I'm definitely just going to buy at least one. I doubt I'll buy a second one unless it goes like on super crazy sale. But let's check out what's in this box. So you get the rainbow rares of the Kingdra GX and the Dragonite GX. So that's a huge plus. Like, just to put rainbow rares in a collection box that you can get very easily is big for me, especially as a collector. You get a Dragonite figure, which looks like he's doing, for some reason in my head, I'm thinking Jet Burst. It's like an ability on one of the previous Dragonite EX cards, but it's still a pretty sweet figure nonetheless. I'm wondering if that's actually how it's going to look when you set the figure there, or if you set the figure he's actually kind of flying up. So I'm not quite sure. I can't really tell from the photo here, but it's still a very cool central part of the box. Then you get 10 Dragon Majesty booster packs, which, if you think about it, if it's so let's say it's like $4 a pack, right? Then you get 10. That's $40. That's half the value right there. You get the rainbow rares, which rainbow rares are usually about 5 at minimum, 20 tops. Dragonite is probably going to be a hot commodity, so that one is probably going to be at least a $10 to $15 card value. So you're already like basically making up your money, not completely, but almost making up your money from just that. The figure is probably like $5. And then you get more stuff. You get 3 collector's boxes to store your cards, which, if you guys remember, because I got the Generations collection box that came with like a blue, red, and green. It was a Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur, long like Elite Trainer box almost type of boxes in there. And then you also get a playmat for tournaments, which I'm interested to see what that playmat would look like. And then you get a One Dragons Then and Now booklet. So what they've been doing with the premium collections is adding like a art book, just showing some concept art of the stuff they've been doing, sketches and things like that, which is actually pretty cool. I do like the Generations one that I have. I haven't gotten a chance to really see the Shiny Legends one. And then lastly, a Pokemon code card for the Pokemon TCG Online. So it is a lot of stuff for a very high cost, but it's practically worth it if you think about it. It's definitely worth picking up, I think, for sure. Like, I'm not gonna say, hey, go out and spend $80, but if you're like really debating if you want to buy or not, I just say just go ahead and do it and just at least get the one. It's, again, 10 packs, the rainbow rares. If you are a collector, you kind of have to get it almost, just in case you don't pull it from the packs. At least you're guaranteed these two. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going for it. If you've never bought one, then definitely at least pick this one up for sure. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like I said, so Dark Order, Dark Focus expansion coming out soon. And then we have the Dragon Majesty American product image up here. And then there's a bunch more that we need to talk about. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, do what you got to do. I'll see you all in the next video.